Hey everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm gonna open up my very first Wealthsimple account on my phone, and I'm gonna take you along for the ride and let you know my thoughts on how I enjoy it or maybe dislike it. Let's dive into it. If this is your first time to my channel, welcome. This is Mediocre Money and I'm Mark. This is my channel where I dive into personal finances, advice, research, and test out new credit cards or sort of fintech companies that are on personal finance radar, I guess, or that are coming up. I don't know what to call it. I love personal finances. I'm a freaking nerd about it. And if that sounds like something you'd like to learn more about, then please give my channel a subscribe and hit the thumbs up button. So without further ado, let's dive into it. I'm gonna start by sharing my screen with you guys, and I'm gonna open up my very first Wealthsimple account. I got my other friend Mark, his name's also Mark. We love it, to be honest. We have a lot of fun toying with people because he's Mark, I'm Mark, Mark. Who are you talking to? This Mark or that Mark? So Wealthsimple, take care of yourself. Your friend Mark, that's the other Mark, not this Mark. Invest with Wealthsimple and thinks you should too. All right, sure. Sign up today to get your first $10,000 managed for free until January 2021. So $10,000 that I get managed for free for 1 year, which, to be honest, management fees, it affects you more in the long term. So 1 year of free fees doesn't really mean a whole lot to me, especially under $10,000, but I'm still gonna test it out. Probably gonna cut my password out. That way you guys don't use the same password that I use for everything. All right, so I don't know what this bottom part is. Invest in tomorrow. Use the sliders to see how much your money can grow. All right, I don't really care about how much it can grow. I understand the thing. All right, so I will just go ahead and click accept my bonus. I will save my password because I can't remember any of my passwords because there's so many passwords now. Sign up with your existing Wealthsimple password. It looks like you already have an account with us. Oh. Use your existing credentials to continue signing up for Wealthsimple Invest. All right, well, let's see if I can remember that password. This account already exists. I know, I'm trying to log in. Sign in, okay, let's try signing in. All right, so I'm in. A little bit of bumps on the way in, but that's okay. I guess I already had an account somehow. I hope my other friend Mark, not this Mark, but that Mark, I hope he got my referral bonus because I used his referral code to sign up with it. But where would you like to start? I'm not sure where I want to start, but since it says select one for now, I know the cash thing is new, so I'm maybe gonna check that out later, but let's start off with invest. And also I'd really like to be into the app for this, so maybe I will go out of here and go into my Wealthsimple app. Let's see if I can log into the app. The one thing initially, so I was on Chrome on my phone, and it didn't automatically send me to the app, which is not a huge deal, but I just didn't, I would have rather just had it open in the app. I don't know what to do, I guess. What about the Wealthsimple Trade app? Because maybe I only have a trading account, I'm not sure. A simpler way to trade, all the features you need with none of the complexity and fees. All right, sure. Buy and sell thousands of stocks and ETFs, unlimited commission-free trades, I like that, on major Canadian US exchanges. We keep your money safe, better than bank level security, and accounts are protected up to 1 million. Okay, well, I mean, I don't have anywhere close to $1 million, but does that mean if I have over $1 million, it's not protected? I don't know. I guess that's a problem for future me. I think I have a login. Let's see if this works. All right, so invalid login credentials for both the Wealthsimple Trade app and the Wealthsimple app, regular app. So I guess I'm gonna go back into Chrome now and finish building it out in Chrome, and then maybe I can log in on the app after that, so who knows. All right, continue. Mark Taylor, hey, that's me. So I just clicked self-employed because I am self-employed right now, and for some reason it still says, where do you work? Well, I just told you I was self-employed, so I'm not sure why. Okay, so now they're already asking for my SIN, which I'm definitely not gonna show you guys. Okay, we're back. I put in my SIN number. I don't particularly love how they asked for your SIN so early on. Like, I haven't even experienced their interface yet or seen what sort of a product it is. But anyways, we'll continue the sign up process. All right, step 2 of 4. Seems like I've gone through quite a few steps already, but I guess this is the second step. Create your personalized portfolio. So I'll ask you a bit about yourself and your goals so you can build a plan that's right for you. Okay, let's do this. Let's build my plan. Let's get me retirement. Choose one. What's the main reason you're investing? Home purchase, retirement, children's education. Written below. What about financial freedom? That's what I'm investing for. Not just retire. When will these funds be needed? An estimate is fine, you can always change this later. I'm gonna say like 0 to 3 years. Yeah, let's get financial freedom like tomorrow. This would be great. But in reality, I'm gonna actually choose 6 to 10 years. Now, there's some formatting issues going on with the app, which you guys can see here. When my keyboard's up, it seems to like always be switching out of it. I need to go back into it. How much money do you have saved? Add up your checkings account, savings account, investment employer. An estimate is fine. How much do you know about investing? For me, I'm gonna choose expert. And that's not just my hubris. I feel like I do have a very good grasp and understanding on investing. I have read countless books on it and also am a complete financial nerd, so everything about investing I gobble up. How much risk are you willing to take? I'm somewhat comfortable with risk. All right, so we got balanced portfolio. Yeah, I don't want a balanced portfolio. How it's built, 50% equity and 50% fixed income. 50% fixed income seems like a huge buffer as far as like, I'm investing, I mean, I invested for the second longest option they had, but yet the balanced fund is 50-50. That seems pretty high for me as far as the fixed income goes. I would probably estimate that a balanced portfolio would be more of the like 70-30, 70% equity, 30% fixed income. So maybe I'm looking for something a little bit more aggressive than balanced. And to be honest, 50-50 is like probably when you're pretty close to retirement is what you should be allocating your assets to. So for me, retirement's fairly far off. So I don't think this is the right portfolio for me. So I'm not gonna choose this one. I don't know how to pick a different one though. So I don't have any other option to choose a different portfolio, which kind of confuses me. So I guess I have to click start with this portfolio. So I'm not really sure why. However, I do like that they are recommending investing 20% of your income. So that's a good thing. What type of an account would you like to open? So I'd like to open a cash account. I don't need to open an RSP for now, just a TFSA for me. Personal joint, Lira, RESP, spousal RSP. I don't need any of those accounts right now, so I'm just gonna continue on. All right, so I agree to all of their details that everybody obviously reads all of. Okay, so I'm into the app now. So TFSA account value 0, returns 0 plan. You're ready to start contributing to your future. Fund this account, you'll know deposits in January. Start tracking your contribution room. Portfolio, I wonder how I change this portfolio. Theme, standard, risk level, balance, change it. Risk level, I'm gonna jack it all the way up. Let's see what that is. See portfolio holdings. So it looks like they invest mostly in index funds and ETFs. I know some of these ETFs have fairly high fees, but some of them have very, very low fees. Like the Vanguard ones will have the lowest fees, so that's good. And fixed income holdings. So the most aggressive is a 90% equity and a 10% fixed income. So that's good. I feel like that's appropriate for having the risky account. And I also really enjoy the different funds and indexes and ETFs that they have in these holdings. So I'm good with that. Request change. Okay, so apparently if I want to jack up the risk, more details are required. So, okay, what am I investing and saving towards for this account? I already said this, but they want me to fill out it again, I guess. No, it's roughly the same. I just put in all this information. It's kind of annoying that they're making me put it in all again just to change the portfolio that I want to invest in. Now, the one thing that is a mystery to me right now is how many fees are in this growth plan or the balance plan. I guess my pending change to go for the higher risk one isn't in effect yet, but there's no place that I can see at least where I can identify how big these fees are, because management fees are one of two statistically significant variables that actually affect our portfolio returns. So those are really, really important and something that everybody should be aware of when they're buying any sort of investment. I'm in the app at least, or I'm in the mobile version. I'm gonna try to log into the app once again, just because I wanna see if there is any place where they very clearly identify how much management fees they're charging, because it's very unclear with what that is right now. Okay, so I finally got to log into the Wealthsimple trading app. So I think it must have required me to set up my account fully in Chrome first before I could go into the app. I guess that's fine, but a little bit annoying for me. Search by name or symbol. Let's see if they have Vanguard available. Vanguard is the lowest cost index funds, and they're also some of the best performing, mainly because their management fees are so low. So even in the stats here, they don't include the management fees, which I think is a huge oversight. So I'm not gonna go ahead and buy any of these things because I just don't know how many fees. I know there's fees with the Vanguard funds, so Wealthsimple has to be at least charging those, I would assume, but I'm also assuming that Wealthsimple has a markup on it. Because I can't find what the management fees are, this is already a pretty bad experience for me. For those people that really know investing, you know that management fees are gonna significantly eat into your returns. Even something like a 1.5% management fee could be the result of eating up 30 or 40% of your portfolio returns over time. So this can be hundreds of thousands of dollars over the course of 20 years that you're paying into just management fees. And the fact that Wealthsimple doesn't even include this, at least anywhere visible that I can find, that's a pretty big red flag for me, and I definitely don't feel comfortable purchasing any of these stocks before I know what those management fees are. They initially told me that I get $10,000 managed for free. So I guess everything's for free for the first year, but how much are the fees after that? I'm Googling Wealthsimple portfolio fees to see if we can figure out how much they have here. A 0.5% management fee. That's not too bad, actually. Basic is between 0 and 100K that you've deposited in. Black account is 100K and more that you've deposited in, and that's a 0.4% management fee. And generation is I have no idea what the management fees are on this. It doesn't show you. So overall, with the Wealthsimple trading app, I think it seems pretty good so far. They have Vanguard fees that you're available to buy. Even though the Vanguard fees are like 0.2%, you're gonna be paying after the first year 0.5%. That's not horrible. Where I draw the line personally is 0.5%. So anything below that is something that's good and that I can invest in, and you shouldn't really lose sleep over. Obviously, the lower the fees, the better, but anything under 0.5 and you're pretty well set for the most part. So I really like that they have 0.5 management fees. It's very affordable. It's appropriate. They have the right funds and they're balanced, and they're different portfolio options for someone who doesn't want to get involved in the weeds is really great options, I think. Probably a little bit more on the conservative side than it should be, especially because I know a lot of young millennials use Wealthsimple, and the fact is that like you shouldn't have a balanced portfolio of 50-50 when you're a millennial unless you're just like terrified of losing money in the stock market. All right, so here are my final thoughts on the Wealthsimple trading app. But just before I get into it, please make sure you smash the like button, hit that thumbs up. So overall, I really like the Wealthsimple platform as far as they go. I super respect their low management fees at 0.5%. My biggest grief with them is that I wish that they would kind of explain how much you're gonna be paying in management fees after that first year, because you kind of seem to forget, or at least I forgot, that my first year was free and that all these stocks I buy are free commissions and free management. So it'd be nice if they reminded you to say after this first year of free management, you will be charged 0.5% of a management fee. Although I was hesitant to really get into it when I couldn't identify when these management fees were gonna come in, I do think it seems like a very good platform for anyone to really be investing in. They have good stocks, they have good ETFs, they have good index funds for low management fees. It gives you about 80% of the way there for what most people need for their investments. So Wealthsimple Trade, I recommend. And if you like this video, want to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my YouTube channel by hitting the button right here. What do you think about the Wealthsimple trading app? Do you use it? Do you recommend it? Do you trash it? Let me know in the comments below, and I'm going to jump in and talk to you guys about the pros and cons about it. Peace out.